I started.
Hi, so you've been complaining about your low vision, how it's been hard for you to use your iPad, so I thought I'd show you a couple of features on here that can make it easier for you to see. So if you want to come a little bit closer, I'll show you what we've got going on here. So obviously you got to open up your iPad, and I'll close back out of it. You go into settings, it'll bring you up to the general, but there's this button here that says accessibility. And if you click on that, it'll bring up all the different kind of accessible options for people who have vision or hearing problems, physical problems, sensing touch, that kind of thing. So those are all in here, but I think obviously for you, we want to look at the vision. I know my mom uses a large font text, so I'll show you that first. So if you go into display and text size, it'll give you a bunch of different options. And I think the most important one here is, if I can find it, you go to larger text here at the top, and it will show you down here how big the text is going to be. So this is the normal size, and if you bring it all the way up, it makes the text bigger and easier to see. So we'll set it up there for now. Again, that was under accessibility. I'll go back here to display and text size, and I think another thing that might help would be increasing the contrast. So this is just a little switch that you hit. If you press it, it'll make a bigger difference between like the dark text and the lighter background, so you can read it easier. And then another thing you can do is make the text bold, which will again make the text easier to read. With that contrast, the larger size and the boldness should be easier for you to see and function on your iPad. Obviously here, like in the settings, you can see that it's pulled up into those new settings already, and it'll kind of depend on which app you open to see if it will be compatible with that. So I'll open the news app here. It's got its vertical setting. Of course, it's going to do its own thing. And if you look at it, whoops, the text is pretty big in here, so it should be easy for you to read instead of pulling up at a small one. You're already kind of at a benefit using the iPad instead of the iPhone as far as being able to see, because the screen is bigger and so the text will be bigger in general. But adding some of these adaptations in will help even more.